Hi everyone, so I just came back from Healthy Planet. That's where I purchased all of my healthy food stuff. It was at Victoria Park and Lawrence area. I think they have different locations. I also discovered this cool website called iHerbs, and they, I think, deliver healthy food stuff to a lot of different countries in the world, so that's a cool place you can check out. So I'm gonna go through this really quickly because I have a lot of stuff, and I'm just gonna name off what I got and the basic facts I know about what I got, but I'm gonna go into more in depth. I'm gonna research each thing and put like factual information about each thing on a blog post, hopefully sometime tomorrow. I just don't want to take too long in the video because I purchased a lot of stuff. So the first thing I have here is these basically raw chocolate nibs, and raw chocolate is way healthier than getting dark chocolate actually. I shouldn't say it's way healthier, but basically the properties that are in raw chocolate are really great for you, and so it's better to get like raw chocolate powder rather than cocoa powder if you're gonna make like hot chocolate, because you'll still get that chocolatey taste, but it'll actually have some nutritional value to it. So these are just like little nibs. I guess I could open it up to see. Okay, or not, because it's really hard packaging. But I'll show you, I'll take a picture of what they actually look like. But they're supposed to be, I've heard a lot about them, but they're supposed to be like little, like, chocolate pieces. You can kind of see there. And you can put that in your granola and stuff like that. So it's supposed to be kind of yummy. Then what I picked up was some zinc, because I didn't have that. Everything's going to be backwards in this video, sorry about that. And it actually has pumpkin seed oil, which I didn't know until right now. But this is really good for maintaining your health, and it's really good for your skin, so that's why I got that. I didn't have any zinc, so I picked that up. Then I have this Himalayan sea salt that's pink. This is way better for you than purchasing salt at the grocery store, and you can just pick it up. They have it at the healthy food store that I went to, the Healthy Planet, like just kind of bulk barn style, so you just pick much you want, and it's probably more expensive than getting it at the grocery store, but that stuff is really not healthy for you, and so this actually has a lot of nutritional value. Another thing that I got that's not like something I will ingest, it's something that I'm going to put on my face, is this African black soap, and I've heard so much about it, like since I was in university, but I never used it, and it's really supposed to be good for acne fighting. So it's got no artificial ingredients in it. I'm trying to see what it's actually made out of, but it's supposed to be really good for your skin. So I'm gonna try it out for like a week and see how it goes. So I got that from there. They have like even face stuff there, which is kind of cool. So that I picked up, they had like a whole selection of all of the almond butter and peanut butter and stuff like that in this specific brand, which you can even find at Metro. I just picked up the almond hazelnut butter because I love hazelnut, so this will be kind of like a treat type thing, because I didn't know if hazelnut butter on its own would be healthy, so I got like almond hazelnut. It's also the smooth kind, and it was interesting because they had almond butter there, and then they had raw almond butter, so I didn't know that there was a difference between the two, so I'm going to kind of do some research on that as well. I think this is just almond butter, it's not the raw version. So that's that. And then I also got this brown flaxseed, which I've used for a long time, but I haven't used it recently. But I used this all through university. I used to put it in my smoothies every morning, and it's really good for your digestive system. It's gluten-free and trans fat-free, and basically if you just want to increase your fiber in your diet, this is a really good way, and it has like a zero taste, so you can just like put it in. I also purchased flaxseed oil, but I'm going to use that for salad dressing. I put it in the fridge already, because that has to be refrigerated. Once you open this, you have to refrigerate it as well. But this is just sort of like, looks exactly like that. And you just put it in your smoothie and blend it up, and you can't taste it at all, and it kind of makes it thicker, which is nice. Another thing I got, I've never tried this before, so we'll see if I like it, is the chia buckwheat and hemp cereal. I wouldn't actually use it as cereal, I probably use it more as like a granola, or sometimes what I do is I throw it in a smoothie. Sometimes I get hemp hearts. This time I got this instead, and what I do is I throw it in a smoothie. It's cranberry vanilla, so it'll add some sort of like flavor to it, and chia seeds and hemp hearts, and hemp is really great for you. Again, I'll go into more detail on like why it's good for you. I just don't want to give false information, and that will take a lot of time. But that's something that I got from there as well. I got coconut oil. I didn't get I got like the raw coconut oil, so it looks like congealed, sort of like thick, and when you put it in a pan it just melts down. You can also like divide this up. Like I might take some of it and put it in a container and keep it in my room to use for like hair and skin, because it is really good for your outer body as well as your inner body. But coconut, what I've heard, does not, it doesn't, when it's heated, it doesn't lose its properties, whereas like olive oil does. So I'm going to be interested to cook with it, because I really don't like coconut flavored things, but this one says that it's no coconut flavor or scent because it's refined. I don't know if that means that it's not as healthy. I'm not sure. So we'll see how it goes. But I'm not a huge coconut flavor fan. And I don't really use coconut oil on my skin because, again, I don't like the smell of it. But I'll use it in my hair. My hair gets really dry in the winter. But I just put it in as like a leave-in conditioner, and then I wash it out. So then it kind of gets rid of the smell. Don't put coconut oil on your face. I'm a little bit weary of the black soap because I just saw somewhere here it said something about coconut, but I've heard really bad things about people using coconut oil on their face and breaking out really bad. You can use it on the rest of your skin, but I would not suggest it for acne-prone skin on your face. Oils are really good too. I don't have it here right now, but I purchased a face from the Face Shop at the Eaton Center. I purchased a oil basically that you use to remove makeup, and that's okay to use on your face because what you're going to do is you're going to use that first and then you're going to cleanse, so the oil is like taken off your skin. But it's if you're using like serums and things like that, you want to be like careful that you're using the right ones. If you have acne, there's certain types of oils that are really great for your skin for if you have acne, but then there's some that aren't, so you have to be aware of that for sure. And what else did I not show? I have okay, so I found this, which I was really happy about because I talked about the maca root and how I found out today that that's really good. I never even knew what that was, but apparently it's really good for balancing hormones. So I found maca root powder, so I can put this in my smoothie as well. It says here that you can, I'm pretty sure I read somewhere here that you can put it in smoothie, milk, cereal, yogurt, or fruits. So I'm really excited about that. This one says it's a raw blend of yellow, red, and black maca. Again, it's organic, it's pure, so that's what it says on the label. So we'll see how this works out. I've never used it, but apparently it's really good for you. I got hemp heart bites, so I didn't get the hemp hearts themselves, but I got these bites that are chocolate flavored because I'm trying to find like vegan / like vegetarian, like healthy options for sweet stuff. These are let's see, they're made from like hemp hearts, obviously, cane sugar, brown rice, cocoa, and organic cocoa, and some salt. So we'll see how those go, but those are just like a little snack thing. Then we've got the teas that I got. So I found this turmeric, tea that I wanted to buy. I'm just reading the label. So it says it's caffeine free, so that's really good because I try not to have a lot of caffeine. It's just a herbal tea, but I saw in someone's blog on YouTube that having turmeric tea is really good for you because turmeric's great for your skin, but apparently turmeric tea is good because it's kind of awkward to just consume turmeric on its own. So this is an easy way to do that. And then I got this matcha tea thing. It's just basically tea. like green matcha green tea, but I wanted to see what it would taste like to make like a green matcha green tea latte. So they just look like that. They're just little packets. They're basically just tea bags. It's just green tea. The green tea is supposed to be good for you, but I really don't like green tea. So I'm gonna try and make like green tea almond milk latte. So we'll see how that goes. And then the last thing that I have is the raw cacao powder. So this is supposed to be really, really good for you. So I'm really excited to use this in my smoothies. And I'm just gonna try and wrap this up now. But I also wanted to show some other stuff that I bought that wasn't in the healthy food store. So I went to Indigo and I got a planner. It says I am very busy. And it's just a 2017 planner. I figured that if I start writing down what I'm gonna do, that will be helpful as well. So I figured it was nice to have one of those physical ones instead of just on my phone. And then this is sort of like my mental health part of this, I guess. This is gonna be something that I'm gonna read tonight. So it's called Before I Go to Sleep. It's actually just a fictional book, but it was supposed to be really good. So I'm really excited about that. But I'm trying not to use screens 1 hour before going to sleep because they say it's really not great for having peaceful sleep because your mind is so active when you're on your phone or on your computer. So I'm going to try and read instead tonight. And I got some stuff from Zara, but that was about it. So that was basically my healthy food haul. We also got like a bunch of vegetables and stuff like that, but this was like the specialty things that I had to go to a specific store to get. So again, like I purchased a lot of things, so I won't necessarily go into detail in my blog about all of them, but I'll go into detail about the important ones. Oh, I just realized I did not show this. This is the raw vegan paleo protein powder that I got, but I will talk about some of the important properties of like the different ingredients that I purchased and why I purchased them, but that will be easier I think to read because then you can just print it off if you want to like refer to it when you go grocery shopping. So anyways, thanks for following my blog today. If you saw earlier, I did eat out twice today, which is not the greatest, but I was out, so it was hard not to. I had an egg salad sandwich for lunch, so that was my first like big carb of the day, and then I would have rather not have had that many carbs for dinner, but we had to go to Indian food for dinner, so I just ate rice instead of the naan, which I think worked out well, and I just had like the veggie dishes. So you can always try and eat healthy when you go out. You just have to be really aware of like what you're ordering and things like that, and just look at the ingredients and what you're ordering. Like, don't order things with cream in it. Don't order like things that are fried. Just doing simple stuff like that will be really, I think, helpful. So yeah, and then also I tried the greenhouse juice. I never really knew about them, but they have a little place like in the bay, like right when you go through to the Eaton Center. So it was like really good. Surprisingly, I didn't think that I would like it because I'm not a big green juice person, and also it has ginger, which I don't like, but I loved this. Like the combination of lemon and ginger made the difference. It just tastes so good. Like I'm gonna try and recreate it this weekend, and I make like a bunch of it just to have every morning because you're supposed to have like lemon juice in the morning or lemons with water. So this has pineapple, cucumber, lemon, and ginger. So I will try and recreate that, as well as that chocolate smoothie I was talking about because I purchased all of the items that were in that. So I'm gonna wrap this up here, and stay tuned. I'll post a link to the blog that will talk about all of the nutritional facts about the things I purchased sometime over the weekend. Okay, bye.